What's up YouTube? I'm Joe, you're watching my channel Ink&Iron, and I'm here today with an initial impressions of the Milwaukee Fastback. This is a knife and screwdriver combination tool. It's almost like half a multi-tool. It does have a button lock, but it works in a strange way that I'll show you, and has a locking driver side. So yeah, it has some interesting applications. Also has a tether hold. If you're working at elevation, this is an anti-drop tether attachment point. So yeah, kind of some interesting features. It's got like this red fiber reinforced plastic handle. That's just a guess, but I've felt enough, actual FRN and other proprietary plastics that are just fiber reinforced, and this feels very similar. It does have a bottle cap lifter right here. I haven't tested that out yet. The locking mechanism, so when the blade's closed, it stays closed, which is kind of nice. Very secure feeling. You have to press the button, right, and that releases the detent, so you can pull the blade out, and you're meant to flick it. I don't know if I'll be able to do it on camera because I'm working in a tight space here. Let me pull out and try. Need a little bit more room for this. So you press it, flick it out. It's not very smooth. Definitely needs to be broken in, and also this angle I'm operating at is not ideal. But once you get the blade out, it does have like a rough stonewash on it, slightly tanto tip on there, saber grind. I believe it's hollow, feels slightly hollow, with a partial serration here at the end. So overall, pretty utilitarian blade shape there. Feels good in the hand. The locking mechanism is actually, if you can see it, a liner lock. And weirdly enough, you can't disengage with the button lock here. And I say that's weird because I have the Milwaukee, I believe this is also called the Fastback, yeah. Fastback utility blade, and that one is just the button. There's no liner lock on this, so it just closes like that. Quick little side-by-side for you people who are familiar with this one. This is actually like an older model with the aluminum handle. But anyway, so yeah, not a traditional standard button lock design as far as I know. Usually you just open and close with the button. So this one you can't open unless you press the button. Oops. And you can't close with the button. You have to use the liner lock, push it aside. So that's interesting. It does have a 2-position pocket clip, so you can see here with standard hardware to take it on and off. It's a quick view of it in the pocket. Sorry, the lighting's kind of bad, but pretty deep carry. Try it the other way. Ooh, stiff. Okay, here's a tip-up configuration. Ooh, that didn't feel good. Why is that so rough? Huh. Not sure. Yeah, a little rough on the pocket in the tip-up configuration. Not sure what that's about. I think it might be the Milwaukee logo underneath here. Clearly there's a bump for tip-down configuration, but not so much for tip-up. So yeah, probably a tip-down configuration is going to work best. This is too tight to just simply take the bit out and undo it. So you will need another screwdriver, ironically, to change clip positions. The screwdriver has its own liner lock, utilizing the other liner on this tool. And weirdly, it disengages the opposite direction, so you have to like push away in order to disengage. Not a deal breaker. I like the lockup. It is pretty central on the tool, and it comes with a Phillips head number 2, a slotted screwdriver here with a nice like hollow grind on it, and then this is a 1/4-inch driver, so if you got like hose clamps or whatever, you can work those with the end of this tool. So kind of a 3-in-1 deal at the end, and it locks out, which is more than like the Gerber arm bar and stuff can say. So yeah, pretty good initial impression. It kind of strikes me as here's like a Leatherman Surge. Some little size comparison for you, and here's the Swiss Tool MX, or Swiss Tool Spirit MX. Sorry, people are going to get on me about that. One thing that confuses me about this blade is that it has an opening hole that doesn't really seem functional, because you can't get your thumb in here and disengage the blade because you have to have it on the button. So I guess it's strictly for two-handed opening, and then for closing you push the liner aside and push the spine. So not sure what the cutout is actually for. I guess it reduces some of the weight. But let me give you just an overall size here. Got my little ruler. So we'll do metric first, about 85 millimeter blade, maybe 200 millimeters overall, but if you're including the screwdriver, 280 millimeters. So yeah, another 80 mils for this tool in particular. And for the Americans, about a 3 1/4 inch blade, 7 3/4 overall, but if you add the screwdriver tip, just about 10.5 inches. So yeah, there you go. The Milwaukee Fastback in this configuration is a bit of like a half of a multi-tool. It's got a big main blade, it's got a screwdriver, and also has a bottle opener. So yeah, kind of as if you took like one handle off a regular multi-tool and turned it into an independent tool. It's kind of how it feels. It's got a decent amount of heft to it for being a plastic handle, and I think it's these double steel liners. There's no milling, it's just plain old steel. So yeah, that's about all I've got to say about it until I get some more use under my belt. Thank you for joining me. I've been Joe. You've been watching Ink&Iron. For more tools, multi-tools. I also do pens and EDC gear, typewriters. I do whatever I want on this channel. This is my vlog. So if you want to stick around, like, subscribe, do the things, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.